As you know, Alakazam Magic is a family business that was started in 1990, and the goal has always and will always be to produce the best magic tricks taught by the best magicians around the world, where every routine release can be performed in the real world to real people. Now, when I joined the company full-time in 2017, I realised so much of Alakazam's history was embedded in DVDs. Whenever I'd speak to my dad about learning a new trick, he'd hand me an Alakazam DVD. And when I watched it, it was just full of pure gold that not many people knew about. And that's where we came up with the idea for Alakazam Unlimited.
Hi guys, and welcome to this week's live. Unfortunately, we are only on YouTube today. Still can't get into my Facebook page on Alakazam on a computer. Can do it on my phone, but that's no good when you're trying to stream. And Facebook are being as much help as they usually are. So tonight's live launch party for Unlimited will be happening here on YouTube. So make sure you join us at 7 p.m. It's gonna be so exciting. I can't wait to share this with you. We're gonna be joined, or I'm gonna be joined by Harry and Jamie. Jamie's been working really hard getting all the design done. But one person we won't be joined by is the person who spent ages doing what needed to be done, Mr. Wayne Goodman.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm on the new camera.
It's very nice.
I like it.
You look like you got a tan today.
I've got a bit of, well, I've got the light on me, that's what it is. Look, I can move it around.
Nice.
My little shelf. Yeah, it's all right. It's yeah, I've got big plans for this camera. So yeah, I can't be there tonight, unfortunately. I've got a gig that's been moved over a few times and I can't change it. So I'm genuinely disappointed because it feels like tonight is the culmination of a lot of hard work from a lot of people, you know, some people visibly and some people invisibly, you know, putting in a lot of time, a lot of hours to make it, you know, bring to fruition. And I've got to say, if Jamie hadn't have come on board and it was still down to you and me, I think we would have done about 10% of what he's done in the same time.
Well, it certainly wouldn't be the beast it is now.
No, and nowhere near. It's a thing of beauty. He's done such amazing work on it. It's just beautiful. So yeah, it's I mean, we were aiming for maybe middle to end of the second quarter, weren't we? Yeah. And then, you know, if we could maybe start it, you know, but there's no way we would have got it looking how it is. No. So yeah, a lot of work, a lot of effort tonight. Don't miss it because it's the changing of the waves, I think.
Yeah. Well, I just had a long conversation with Spellers and I gave him access to it and he literally didn't know what to say. And he said, I'm supposed to be doing work this afternoon. I won't get anything done. So yeah, join us tonight. So who's planning on joining us tonight? Drop a little message here and let us know you're planning on joining us for the live launch party, where we're going to show you exactly what it is. And we did add, sorry Wayne, I was going to say, we added a new, Alakazam Unlimited will keep evolving. And we added something just last night as well, which I felt it really needed, but it took a lot of time to work out how to do it and everything else, but it's there. And I think this sort of really brings the community aspect into it as well.
Well, it's a whole new element to it, isn't it? It's a whole new, in some ways it's going to be as big as the main, you know. Yeah. It's not like a little add-on thing. This is a whole, yeah. I'm just going to apologise very quickly. My camera's set up here now. I always used to do the lives from my computer, but so if I'm looking away from the camera, it's just because my mount hasn't arrived to put the monitor in front of me so I can watch in front. But yeah, hopefully next week all together in one. It's just I can't do it at the moment. So I will do, but yeah.
Well, we've been getting a lot of emails about this as well, so I really can't wait to share it. It's been about a year in the making. It's been 2 months or 6 or 7 weeks of Jamie's life. It's literally been the only job he's been doing since he joined us, non-stop till from 8 in the morning till 8 at night. He's been working on this. So yeah, we can't wait, really can't wait. So that's 7 o'clock tonight on YouTube. So what else have you been up to, young Wayne?
Well, I wasn't on the live last week because I lost my voice.
Yeah.
I'd just like to thank Ian Raymond Walker for hoping that it prolonged as long as it would. But yeah, I still, well, I've had a busy week because we had Blackpool. Obviously, I wasn't around to talk about Blackpool last week. And can I just say very quickly, thank you to everybody who came to my stand and supported me over the Blackpool weekend. I love you all. It was great, and great to see so many old faces and meet so many new ones. And I've had lots of really nice compliments. I was telling you, we had a few people come up and say how much they enjoyed the Amazing Magic range in particular.
Yeah.
And so I was really touched, and it was nice to get that kind of feedback. And then last week I had a couple of shows and wedding fair. So it's just been straight back at it, really.
Yeah.
And now just getting back into the swing of normality post Blackpool Blues.
Yeah. It's always weird. I mean, last week was such a busy week, even after Blackpool. You think once Blackpool's done, it will start to calm down, but it won't. And I will say as well, tonight we've got launch, but Thursday we've got a live launch as well at 7 o'clock. To play it safe, we'll say come on here on Facebook, unless Facebook actually pull their finger out and do something, which I doubt they will. But come on here on YouTube, 7 o'clock on Thursday, with a live launch of 2 brand new products. So it'll be great to see you there as well.
And 2 singers as well.
2
zingers.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Let's. Ian Bailey says, thank you, Wayne, for manning his stand when he had to pop off.
He asked me if I went to the toilet, because he went like 3 or 4 times a day. He'd go, I'm going for a really short wee, and then he'd come back and go, I need to go for a medium-sized one. He'd go off again, and I never seemed to leave the stand. I was like, don't you ever go to the toilet? It was nice. He'd got some nice stuff on his stand. He was very popular. People were coming up to him. He was doing some Alakazam classics like the key ring with the key in the ring, and he and people were liking it, and it was good. It was very good.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see a lot of what the stands were doing because I was busy on my stand, but it was good. It was nice to have a friendly face next to me on the stand. And I'd like to say as well, congratulations to Ian on your little baby boy. He's a beautiful little baby boy.
Yeah.
So I got to meet a couple of times when his I think it's Eliza, his wife, came up to the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, great guy. And Ian's going to be planning to come down to one of our Alakazam Open days on a Saturday soon. So we'll let everyone know that Ian's going to be there. You can come down and meet Ian. Also, talking about Saturdays, we've got a special Saturday coming up. Information should go on the site later on this week. Now, it's only going to be available to, I believe it's 14 or 16 people. And what it is, we're going to cut it into 2 sessions, each session of about 7 or 8 people. And it's going to be a 2-hour masterclass on the free shell game with Leo Schmetzers. Now, there's going to be 2 sessions throughout the day. One of them is going to be 11 o'clock till 1 o'clock. And one of them is going to be 2 o'clock till 4 o'clock. Now, we've obviously got the outlet nearby. So what you can do is if you're in the morning session, you can pop off at 1 o'clock, go to the outlet, grab some lunch and everything else. But at 5 o'clock, for everyone that joined us, no matter what session you were in, we're going to have a lecture by Leo Schmetzers in the evening. And that's going to be all part of the ticket price as well. And hopefully the new studio will be ready by then and decorated. Not this part of the studio, the outside where we have the live performing area. We've had one of the walls knocked through. You haven't seen it, have you, Wayne?
Oh yeah, you showed me a picture.
Ah, cool.
I was just thinking though, did you get it before they knocked the wall out?
I don't think so.
It would have been good to have a before and after.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But you've got the one where it's bare, so we
Yeah.
could use that because you could imagine the wall in there, because
Yeah.
you can still see the mark on the floor. And it was just a plain wall, there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And
I'm
it was
excited to see it
our
tomorrow.
original sort of live editing room. So all this stuff that's in front of me here, I edit these live now. But we used to have Chris in the little office there doing all the editing. Whereas now this is all the control desk, everything is up here. And we just had this.
I remember, I think it was Clone when we filmed the instructions for Clone, and you and Chris were in the outer office, and I was in the inner office, I think, with Dave and Russ even, maybe, I don't know. But there was some of us in there, and every time we did it and there was something we had to change, we'd have to open the door, and you'd have to open the door, and then we'd shout through the room, and then shut the door, and then do it again. Yeah, it's a lot easier now. That's all in one room.
We just control it all here. So, Mr. Spellman said, Alakazam Unlimited is mind-blowing. And he finished it off with...
I just froze there. Did anybody else freeze?
Oh.
I just had a freeze on the screen for 5 or 6 seconds.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it. I was reading.
I just spoke to Mark, and I love chatting to Mark. He's such a lovely guy.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Darren Bain said, I'm going to Blackpool 2025. Can I pre-order a copy of Poison 2 to pick up in person? It will be out this year. Actually, Jamie's down at the moment because we're doing some filming for unlimited exclusives, or originals we call them. So we're doing some filming for that, doing a blog as well when he's down for the launch party. So we have got a product meeting as well planned for the next couple of days. We did plan it for last month, but where Blackpool was coming up, Unlimited was happening, everything just got, put by the wayside, really. So before we go any further, and seeing as Mr. Spellman is here, there's a brand new effect by David Penn and Mark Spellman called the Covenant Deck. It is really, really good. So let's take a little look at the trailer, Wayne.
Yes, I've not seen this yet.
Okay, here.
For my latest project, the Covenant Deck, I've collaborated with my good friend, Mark Spellman.
The Covenant Deck is a brand new tool for magic and mentalism. You can force, divine, and from your audience's perspective, vanish any card in the pack.
Every card in the deck is clearly shown to be all different. Your spectator can then look at any card. You don't even need to be in the room, you could be on a video call, and you'll know exactly the card that they are merely thinking of. Without any special moves or sleight of hand, the chosen card or cards will disappear from the Covenant Deck. It's completely down to you and your performance style where you choose to produce it. It can literally be anywhere. Anywhere. The multiple card find routine has never been so easy to perform, and with 1, 2.0 and my magnetic 8 ball, it becomes an act in itself with the Covenant Deck. In a killer version of the tossed out deck, you don't only name 3 of the cards, you prove that one of the thought of cards was never actually there, giving this classic of mentalism an unbelievable finish.
David and I explain in detail some of our closely guarded routines with this custom printed gaff deck of playing cards.
This is the Covenant deck.
So good.
Very nice.
Yeah, they're in stock now as well, so you can pick one up from Alakazam, and it's yeah, brilliant trick. Well done, David Penn and Mark Spellman. Also, Chris said E2 arrived. Anyone that doesn't have the Alakazam app, you are missing out 100%, because we received another 15 units of Extractor E2 last week, and we offered it exclusively on the app because we didn't have many, so we didn't bother putting them on the site, and it was offered on an app live, and they all went like that. So if you haven't got the app, download the app.
It is available on all platforms. You've got iPhone or Android. You can get the app on both. Just search Alakazam Magic and you'll find it. It's got the logo on it. Download it, log in, and you're good to go.
Yeah. Jason Staples said, can you pay yearly for unlimited? At the moment, we haven't done that. It's monthly, but I will say, cost-wise, I think you guys are going to be shocked. Absolutely shocked. It's yeah. I'm not gonna, it all will be revealed tonight. So make sure you join us right here on YouTube at 7 p.m. this evening. So what are you doing there?
Playing with pens.
Why are you
I'm
playing
always
with-
playing money. I've got a pack of cards, I've got a coin, I've got some pens.
Have you got
I'm
a trick to show us?
I haven't, but if you've got a trailer, I could probably get one.
Ah, I'll tell you what. Let's play this. A little bit of information about tonight. This is actually.
How long have I got?
How long do you want?
I don't know what to perform now. You got me on the spot. Let me find something to perform.
You find something to perform. I'm gonna look for a trailer. So, guys, let us know if you're coming and joining us tonight at 7 o'clock, and let us know if you're looking forward to Unlimited. It's the perfect thing for the Alakazam team. I'm going to play a little trailer now because my phone's ringing and I'm waiting for Facebook to ring me. So let's have a look at this.
This
one's got more revealed. I prefer this one.
genuinely, this is a game changer. This is the most. This is the most advanced
You can't see it.
thing I've seen in Magic,
And that looks like a
probably ever.
That looks like an egg.
This is unbelievable. This feels like Magic has finally stepped into the modern day, and this would push me to learn stuff that I wouldn't normally learn, and explore stuff that I wouldn't normally get to explore, because if I'm thinking I have to spend money on one thing.
There's a lot of creators on here, dude. These are some names, right? It's amazing how similar to like TV streaming services it is.
I feel like I'm on Netflix. I mean, unnamed streaming service. It looks amazing. It looks very well made. Yeah, this is crazy.
This is awesome. The user interface is great. There's an about section for each trick that I'm clicking on. There is a whole category section. I mean, I'm going through creators, I'm going through originals exclusive to this membership program. Like, this is awesome. The artwork, I know everybody cares about tricks. Personally, I love how things look, and this looks beautiful. Like, the artwork that is going into each of these tricks, you have a thumbnail that makes you want to watch anything on here. I mean, any picture you look at, it's just, yeah, I want to click on that. And then you click on it. You can learn more about the creator. You can learn more about the trick. You see a performance. They have it broken down, performance explanation. And then you can go back to the home page, go see the top 10, see what you want to watch this week, and then go back to categories because you're feeling like learning coin magic this week. And then next week you're feeling like learning magic by Mark Spellman, so you click on his name. I mean,
I, for this, would probably pay 25 quid a month, 30 quid a month.
It's got to be 35, 40 quid in it. 35, 40 quid.
don't know, 30 quid a month, 40 quid a month?
Probably like, I'm having to do the conversion from dollars to pounds. Kind of like 25 quid maybe, 30 quid, something like that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on here, and I can't. $40. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I'm looking down the camera. Are you kidding me? You can't hear me. That's maybe the best value for money for something that I've ever seen in the entire time that I've been doing Magic. And it is game changing in terms of the quality and in terms of what it's doing. That, I mean, bravo. That's amazing. That's amazing.
How's that viable? That doesn't sound like... That's silly cheap, isn't it? It's done so well, like with all of the pictures of each person and stuff, and it looks like it could be Netflix. It looks amazing. It's so user friendly, and it looks great.
Really?
Are you joking? That is.
No, you can cancel anytime. Sign up for as long as you like.
Cancel anytime.
Sign up for a year. It's monthly. Do what you like.
I mean, let's say you got a gig like next week, right? I need some new material. You have a whole show. This is incredible.
Oh, it's on me. You could have warned me. Okay, so I'm going to show you a trick. You could
Sorry,
have warned
mate.
me there.
I was literally on the phone, and they've asked me exactly the same questions they've asked me every day for the past week. So let's see what they do. But I'm going to try something. So I'm going to hand over to you for a bit, Wayne. So if you can control it, that would be.
I've got a trick here. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm handing it over. So make sure there's a lot of patter, because I might be a while.
I might do a couple then. I might be able to do a couple of tricks. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to change my camera. There we go. So we're going to go down to here, and I hope I've set it right so you can see it. Okay, I'm just going to move that up a little tiny bit, just so you can see what's going on. There we go. So I'm going to show you a little card trick. Now this is one of my tricks. It's called Free Choice, and it uses two cards here. Now we've got this card here, which I'm going to place here, and this card, which I'm going to place here, and then the rest of the cards are red back cards. So these are from a different pack, and they're my predictions. I'm going to try and leave them in shot, so they're there. And then
I will say that's a really clear shot.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, really good.
So Pete, you're going to help me out here. You've only got to do one thing, because I know you're on the phone there as well.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dealing cards down, and I can do all the cards different. I'm going to start dealing the cards down, and I'm not going to show them as I go. But all I would like you to do is, at any point you like, as I'm dealing them, is just say stop. And when you say stop, that's where I'll stop.
Stop.
Okay. Are you happy there?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. So you could have had any of these cards. Okay. You could have had. This is where you stopped here. You could have had any of these cards. You could have. This is where you stopped here. Take the top card off. You could have had any of these cards. Yep. I'll put them over there. But these are the cards you stopped me on. Now, the card over here is the Two of Diamonds. And my prediction over here is the Queen of Spades. And out of that whole pack, no matter where you stopped, you said stop wherever you liked, Two of Diamonds, Queen of Spades, we have got a perfect match. Just like so.
Nice.
There we go.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's called Free Choice.
Can I just say, right, I'm on the Facebook page at the moment on the Business Suite.
Right.
And a warning's come up. Right?
What's it said?
Review your shop information by January the 1st, 1970.
Well, Pete, you're going to have to go back in time and do that.
What on earth is going on?
It sounds like that's a them issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Something is happening.
Do you want me to do one more quickly?
Yeah, go on, you do it, 'cause I'm just working here. I'm really sorry about this.
It's okay. I need to get something for my bag, so hold on. I'm going to grab my bag and fling it through.
Ah. Jason Staples said, what camera are you using?
What camera am I using?
Yeah.
I'm on it's called Tenovo, and it's a little brand I found on Amazon, and it's a lovely little camera, and one that I like a lot.
Nice.
Okay, this is a little bit of a longer one. Can I do the Imposter, Pete?
You can.
Okay, this is a bit of a longer one, and I don't need you on the camera, but I will need your help for one little bit of it. So I'm going to come back down to here again. Yeah, what I love about the camera is I can preset up to 10 different scenes with it, which is really nice. Okay, so this was one of my Blackpool tricks, and I'm going to bring some down to the shop tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have some on the site for sale. But this is my prediction, and what I've got here is a load of cards, and on these cards are different movie stars. Now, Pete, do you know how they make a movie?
Do I know what?
How they make a movie, like with the casting and stuff. What they do is they gather a whole load of names together and they put them out, and they say we're going to choose some movie stars, and then they go, do you know what? This kind of movie, Pacino's not right for this movie, and they eliminate a whole load of them. So as I do this, just say stop as I got it back.
Stop.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault. Do that again.
Stop.
Okay. Roughly about half. That's okay. Not quite half. That's fine. Left or right? Choose one, please.
Left.
Left. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these ones. I'm going to show you them quickly. This is my left. So we've got Scarlett Johansson, Morgan Freeman, Nicolas Cage, Jackson, Paul Rudd, Bradley Cooper. There's loads here. You put any of these in a movie, you've got rid of Downey Jr. He's one of my favourite actors. Okay, what we've got here, we've got a few. Now, I'm not going to show you these ones just yet because, well, I don't want to give anything away, but I'm going to put them out in a little square. I'm going to try this so that they're all on screen. You can see them there, can't you? Let me just move that there.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it in any particular order. Okay, we've got two left over that we don't need. We're going to reject these two. I'm going to place them here. Well, actually, I'll put them there for now. They're rejected. So we've got these ones here, and I'm going to move a couple of them around. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll swap them over, and we'll swap them over, and we'll swap them over, and we'll swap them over. Okay, that should be all right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate a few more of these by flipping them backwards and forwards. And depending on how you flip them, depends on which ones get flipped once or flipped twice. So, Pete, top, bottom, left or right?
Right.
Right. Okay, so this is one here, so we're going to flip them over. And top, bottom or left?
Left.
Okay. And now top or bottom?
Top.
Top. That's
Yeah.
this one. There we go. Okay. So I'm only interested in the face down ones. Hopefully there's 3, 4, or 5 face down ones. So we're rejecting Ryan Reynolds. That's face down. Keanu Reeves, Zendaya, Zoe Saldana, and Brad Pitt. So that's a quite good lineup there. Yeah. And these are our 4 movie stars. Now, we're going to go through the... Oh, you got some hard hitters here. Okay. We're going to go through these very quickly. Let me just zoom out a little tiny bit because I keep going out of shot. I don't really think I'm doing anything. I'm really not. Okay. So this is our movie poster, and I'm going to open it up. And inside here, if I show it to you, it's called The Imposter. It's a murder mystery. Now, I love a good murder mystery because if it's a good murder mystery, as it goes on and on and on, it builds and builds and builds. So I was watching a TV show by Harb and Corbin, and literally the last episode was just twist after twist. It was brilliant. And some of them you just don't see coming. Now, in our movie here, our main stars are Tom Hardy and Margot Robbie. And if I turn over these cards here, you'll see we've got Margot Robbie and Tom Hardy. So we found our 2 main stars here. Now, we have these 2 over here, which were our first rejected. And we've got Denzel Washington and Tom Cruise. And if I turn the poster over, on the other side, we've got Tom Cruise and Denzel Washington. So that's another hit there. That's fantastic. We also got Zoe Saldana, Ryan Reynolds, Brad Pitt, Zendaya, and Keanu Reeves in the rejected, and they're the ones down there as well. That leaves 2 stars left to find on this side. And if we look, I can't zoom in really because I can't zoom in that close, but here, the top line here, it says Elliot must manipulate all the suspects to one place. And if we take these letters, EMMA, which are in capital, STONE, that spells Emma Stone, and that is our next film star right there. Now we've got one last one to find, and that is this one here. Now, before I turn it over, I'm just going to tell you a quick story. When they made the film Seven, you've seen Seven, haven't you?
I have seen Seven. And good news,
you know-
I think we've sorted Facebook. If someone could go and check on Facebook and tell us whether we're streaming, that would be phenomenal.
I'll have a look on there as well. I'll load it up on here. Yeah,
Sorry, mate. Go on, carry on.
That's all right. When they made the film Seven, on the original poster, they didn't have Kevin Spacey's name or picture or anything because they didn't want anyone to know that he was the murderer. They like to do, they call them Easter eggs, and they hide it so you don't see it. Now, you could have had any of these ones down here. You could have had any of these or any of these. This is the one that you chose, and we've got Ryan Gosling, a little bit of Ken. And if I take this here, hidden in plain sight, we get it on camera. There's our poster, and when I fold it down, right there, we have Ryan Gosling hidden in plain sight for all to see. And there we go, and that's the Imposter. Bit of a long routine.
Good. Yeah, but it's great.
I love it. I use it a lot when I'm. So I was at a party on Saturday, and there was loads of people at the end who were just sat about, and I got it out and did it then. I got 4 or 5 different people involved with it, and it builds and builds and builds, and then you just get this lovely ending where it all comes together like a murder mystery movie. And when Gosling reveal, they loved it. They went crazy for it. I will very quickly show you. This is quite cool actually. I will very quickly. I spent a long time making this. Let's go back to this one. On the poster here, there's actually a number of celebrities on here. So I decided to take faces and cut them up. So we've got Ryan Gosling's chin here. Oh, let me zoom out again. We've got Ryan Gosling's chin here. And Ryan Gosling's head at the top, so it makes the picture. That's the one picture. But the top half here, do you want to have a guess at who that is?
Zoom out a bit.
Hold on.
That is Leonardo.
It's actually not Leonardo DiCaprio.
It is.
It's not. It's actually
it is.
very young. It's a very young Jack Nicholson.
Not having it.
Okay, it really is. No, I've had a few people go, no, definitely. What about this one up here? Where is it? This one here. Do you want to have a guess at this one? That's a bit of a harder one. That's a bit of a harder one. That
Bring it up at George Clooney.
No, Sean Penn.
No, I'm not having it.
And then over here, where is it? This side.
Yeah, that's Pierce Brosnan.
The eyes are Pierce Brosnan. Let me get it onto the camera. That is Pierce Brosnan. This one, not a lot of people get this until I say it, and they go, "Oh yeah, I can see it now."
Bring it forward a bit.
I'm trying not to get the light on it.
I know who that is.
Go on.
You tell me, and I'll tell you whether you're right.
I'll give you a clue. You get 24 chances.
Oh, Kiefer.
It is. It's Kiefer Sutherland.
Yay! It looks like we are back,
Yay.
which means tonight we should be able to stream on both if Facebook don't kick me out again. So that's very, very good.
Do you know what the issue was?
Pardon?
Did they say what the issue was?
No, I've just been into my settings, and for some reason it didn't have me having. It had me having all the permissions, but they were switched. Something's happened because Harry lost his account a couple of weeks ago. He just vanished off Facebook. So I don't know what's been happening. There's something happening somewhere. But yeah.
I just want to grab one thing. Hold on, I'll be back.
Really happy about that. I tell you what, while Wayne's gone away, we'll have one more trailer. Let's have a look at this.
This effect was originally designed back in 2016 for a TV show. As we all know, magic on TV is situational. It's often designed to tell stories and relate to people's daily routine.
Watch. 1, 2.
Imagine this, you take a single bill and it visually multiplies into a whole stack of them. It literally looks like money growing out of your hands. After years of developing, inflation has now been improved with a brand new system for easy handling and of course maximum impact. It is now super practical and can be performed anywhere, anytime. Look, you could have cut to any cards, you see, it would have been a different choice. The 2 of diamonds and the 8 of clubs.
How?
Exactly as I planned. I wrote the exact amount on the check. $328. In fact, if I could do real magic, I mean, people don't really use check these days. What if I can actually magically turn this into something else, more like cash? That's 100, 200, that's $300. That's 5, 10, 15, 20 for 2, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the exact amount. What you receive is a fully customized device that can hold up to 30 bills of any currency. Specially printed gimmicks are also provided in order to adapt the effect in many situations. I'll teach you various handling and ideas so that you can be ready at all times to answer the question, can you make money appear?
Right, so that's inflation, that's in stock now. Right, just want to say, Andrew, Lucas, thank you very much for the kind offer. I will let Harry know after the live. Mark Spellman, seriously, Unlimited is amazing. I can't believe how much and what you have access to. So yeah, Mark's had access to it, and honestly, I'm so excited just to show you guys. It is. We've always said this, Wayne, with Alakazam, it's all about a community. And Alakazam Unlimited, I think, is just another step closer to creating the community hub that we've always wanted. You know, so I really can't wait for that. And everyone we've shown it to, their jaws have dropped. Not only when they see it, but when we ask them to guess the price, they are way out the ballpark, really are.
You know, I was there when Simon Lipkin, because that was filmed at my stand at Blackpool. He was at my stand, and Jamie came over, and when the camera stopped rolling, he literally was like, that's a wind up, isn't it? It's got to be, it can't be that. It's got to be more. And they went, no, that's what it's going to be. And he was like, no, not possible. And was genuinely shocked, and wasn't just, I know he's an actor, but he wasn't playing for it. He was like, that's mental. He goes, that's the easiest decision I'll ever make.
Yeah. So anyone, I see a few people joining us on Facebook now saying they've just got the notifications. That's because we couldn't stream to Facebook, and halfway through the live, we got it sorted. So for those of you that are just joining us now, tonight at 7 p.m. we have got the live launch party for Alakazam Unlimited. So I hope to see you there, hopefully on Facebook and YouTube. If you do go to Facebook at around about 7 o'clock and we're not on there, head over to our YouTube channel, because it will mean we can't stream to it. But I'm fingers crossed, I'm hoping that we'll be able to stream there now. So that's going to be happening tonight.
About 10 to 7, you'll normally start the countdown, won't you?
Yeah.
So there should be a good 10 minutes there. If you don't see the countdown, those first 10 minutes, just shift over to YouTube and it will be on there. So
Yeah.
you've got a 10-minute buffer there to make sure you don't miss out on anything.
Magic Man said, I haven't seen this, said everyone should watch the Henry Evans recent Flawless performance. It's a masterclass in what to do when a trick goes wrong. I'll be very interested in that, because I think we all learn a lot from watching a true pro get out of a situation. And we all have these situations, and that's a very valuable lesson to learn as well. David Blair said, a friend of mine told him the price at Blackpool after you showed it to him. I really thought they were joking. It's true. You guys are not going to believe it. Danny Ragg said, mine and Matt's jaws hit the floor. It really is. I mean, it's, for us, I will say, we were interviewed last week about it by David at Magic Orthodoxy and by Craig for his YouTube channel. And we said it on both of those, and it's absolutely true. This was never designed to be a money-making venture. Obviously, we'd like to cover running costs and things like that, because it is going to be a lot of work going forward, and to add new content and everything else. But it was never designed to be a money-making venture. It was designed, as we've said all the time, Alakazam's all about the community. You guys are part of the community, and it was always our dream for years, and we have tried it before, but the technology wasn't there to do what we wanted to do. Whereas this is going to provide the community, I think, with a really safe haven and a hub. Really is. And the other thing as well, which was saying that we could never do before, have it all contained within the website. So you're not having to go out here or go out there. It's all there for you. Just log into your account and boom, you're there.
Yeah. It's exciting. It's so exciting. And like I say, tonight is the culmination of years and months and weeks and hours and minutes and seconds of, constant, getting it ready. And it's tonight's the night. And they're in for a treat. I'm genuinely gutted I'm not going to be around for the launch.
Yeah,
genuinely.
Yeah, so are we, because you were a major part of putting it together, I mean, it's been a big team effort, and we all had roles to do, but seeing the final outcome, to me, has made it all worthwhile.
Well, just to change the subject slightly,
yes,
I've got a bit of a recommendation.
Go on.
So I was down at the shop, and whenever I come down to the shop, I always look at what's on the shelves, and I have a little poke around, and sometimes I have a little sneak peek at what Andy or you have got on their desk, at what's new and whatever. I never look in the cupboards. I always forget the cupboards are there.
Yeah.
And I never look in the cupboards. But last time I was down, I bought something. And then I bought another one that Jenny bought me to Blackpool. And I'm going to tell you now, if anyone's looking for a nice, simple little trick, Bizarre Assembly by Daryl is amazing. It's so quick and easy, and I've been doing it quite a lot recently, and I love it. So it's on the site. There's a few in stock. If you want, can I do it quickly?
Oh, mate, I don't think I've seen it.
I know.
Let me hang on a second.
I'll zoom back out again. I haven't got it set up. I need to zoom out a little bit. This is lovely. It's such a simple little thing. Now you're not going to get the full effect of it because I've been doing this with like 3 people or 4 people. But you start off, you bring out these cards and you say, well, I've got these are leftover. They're all jokers, every single one of them. And I'm going to show you a trick with jokers. Now sometimes I do this silly thing where I put my finger through here and then I kind of get on the camera there, pull my finger off and put it back on again and all that kind of nonsense. And I say the jokers don't really have a lot of purpose, but I've got some here. So if I quickly go through them, I can show you. I think there's like 9 jokers here. These are from packs of cards that I just don't use anymore. Now I give this to the first spectator, this one to the second, this one to the third, this one to the fourth. So we're not actually going to use these ones, and these can actually be put away. So these are the ones we're going to use. And what I'm going to do is while they're holding them, so they've got them in their hands like this, and I take the first one. I say, "Watch this," and I do that. I take the second one, do that, and the third one, just give a little tap like that. And now, when that happens, the joker disappears from this card, disappears from this card, disappears from this card, and they're turning them over. And when they turn them over here, all 4 jokers are on the same card. And there you go.
That's really nice. Simple,
really nice,
and effective.
And with getting 4 people involved, if I'm doing a little group thing and I've got 4 people in front of me, they're all doing it, and it's just such a lovely, little throwaway 2 or 3 minutes.
And it's that nice thing as well. It's that nice thing where you can go like cover them up in your hands and you go, your joker's vanished, but when they lift their hand, they can still see the card there. So there's that question where they go, no, I can still feel it. And then when they turn it over,
and it costs less than 15 quid.
It's the trick,
yeah.
So go grab yourselves a bizarre assembly off the website.
I just like to throw that in there. I was really excited about it. I was like, oh, this is what a great little trick.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. So guys, remember tonight, 7 p.m, hopefully Facebook and YouTube, we're going live with the launch party of Alakazam Unlimited. So I'm sorry we keep going on about it, but it's a very big day for us. It's sort of combination of a year's worth of work. Solos is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And you'll be pleased to know there are more projects coming out with my good friend Mark Spellman this year. So keep your eye out for those.
I think we should just say as well, just to recap, that as well as tonight, we've also got a live launch on Thursday of not one, but 2 effects.
2 effects, and it's our first product live launch of the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Lovers Waltz didn't have a live launch. No. I tell you what, as well, guys, if you are performers, whether you're paid performers or hobbyist performers, but if you go out and you do perform to people, whether it's down the pub, whether it's to your mates, whatever it is, really check out Lovers Waltz. It's such a strong effect. And Harry was demming it all the time at Blackpool, and it was one of our best sellers at Blackpool. It's one of those tricks that I think gets overlooked a little bit, but when you see it performed and when you do it on lay people, there's so many moments of magic in there. It's very, very strong. Very strong.
It also leaves you with that impossible here, but unlike other variations on the theme, this one they can keep it with it all visible at the same time.
Yeah.
So they can put it in a frame and keep it. They haven't got to cut it or anything like that, and they get that impossible souvenir that's just a permanent reminder of what they've seen. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And there was another thing that I was going to say as well, and I can't remember what it was. Let me see if... Oh, someone's asked if we're getting any more Mayfair saws in. We will be at some point. We got some great stuff coming out this year. Some really, really good stuff, close up and stage. So make sure you keep your eyes open for our product launches.
The easiest way to do that is to make sure you're signed up to the newsletter and that you follow us on Facebook and YouTube. If you click that notification, you're not going to get spammed like hundreds of times a day. I think there's one email goes out a day, isn't there? And then there's whenever anything's happening on Facebook and YouTube, that's the only time that stuff goes out. So you get notified. And if you've got the app as well, you can get notified through the app. And then you're going to get all these pages. You're not going to miss out. And like we said earlier, if you are tuned in, like we said earlier on, we did have some extractors come in, and they were offered exclusively on the app because there's only a few of them. So if you don't have the app, you are missing out on content, offers, information, whole loads of stuff. You have a lot of ways of keeping in contact and getting all the information. And it's just a click of a button and you're done. It's nice and easy.
Yeah, 100%. Right, Darren Bain said, any hints about what 2 products are releasing on Thursday? Well, you may be able to spot one somewhere if we play Spot the Trick. I won't tell you where it is. But the nice thing about Tuesday's releases is they're both standalone effects, but they go hand in hand. And I'm going to talk a bit more about it on Wednesday as well, because if you own a specific type of one of our older effects, you can create a really nice routine, like a whole set, not a routine, a whole set that will last you 8 to 10 minutes using these 3 tricks, and they're all going to follow a really nice theme. So yeah, I think you're really gonna like them. Both of these effects were great sellers at Blackpool, and both of them are in my bag constantly. Yeah, so I can't wait to share them with you, and it's really exciting for us to sort of do these live launches for 2 reasons. It's great after all the time we've worked on the effects to finally get them hit the market. And 2, it means we then start focusing on our future releases. So, everything, it's like today, I mean, we've sort of overdid it. We're talking about unlimited, but it's something we've worked so hard on. The moment we launch it tonight and the live launch is over and we're at home, that's it, it's done, it's here, it's out there. Now we can focus on moving forward with other stuff. But you get so, I mean, Wayne, because you've been part of the business now for what, 3 years, 4 years?
3 years.
3 years. So, it must have been an eye opener to you, like with all the stuff that goes on.
What they don't see is, it looks very easy that it's just, this is coming out and boom. But it is the months, that it's the planning, the preparation, the organisation, and everybody has their parts. It's not just, we've got this. Take, for instance, a trick we're putting out. We get all the stuff in, we make them up, we film the explanations, and then it's out. There's so much more to it than just that aspect of it. There's the prototypes, there's the sending it out to people to try it out to make sure it actually works in the real world. Because it might work for me at one wedding, but it's got to work from everybody at every event they're doing it at. So, it's so much extra additional work that has to go into it. And like you say, that for tonight, I know, again, we are going on about it, but for tonight, it's been such a big, I can't think of a project I've ever been involved in that's as big as tonight. With so many people behind the scenes working hard, Jamie working hard, me doing what I've been doing, you've been doing what you needed to get done, all the stuff coming together. And like I said, if Jamie hadn't have been here, we would be 90% behind, and it would still be a few months before we even ready to start showing it to people. So that gives you an idea of how much work Jamie's put into it, of you know, my job was a lot of work, but it was pretty simple. It was do this, get it to this, make sure it looks like this, and then we're good. So, you know, I could just get on with that and do it. But Jamie's come in and just built this thing from the ground up.
Yeah.
Exceeded everybody's expectations by miles.
100%, because we, at first, this was going to be before we even knew we were taking Jamie on. This was going to be a project that me and Wayne were handling. So Wayne was doing his part of it, I was doing my part of it. And I can tell you now, I was doing the bit that Jamie ended up doing. And I think we're all thanking our lucky stars that Jamie did it and I didn't. Because it's completely different to what I would have done. And I, in all honesty, and we had this conversation, we were very much in that it will have to do.
Yes.
It will have to do.
This is what we can do. This is the best that we can make it, you know, and that will have to be, that is what it is. There's no getting around it. That is what it will be. Yeah. And then Jamie came in and went, nah.
Yeah. And I did say this, I said this on the interview as well. We offered Jamie the job and I said to him, your first project is going to be this. I would say within 2 hours, he had sent me, all it was a page with one image. And okay, so this is my vision. It's going to be this. You're going to do that. This is going to happen. That's your information. This is there. And the 2 months of work I put into it just got deleted. Jamie only had to put in 2 hours. And I went, right, okay, yeah. So much better. And it's better than what we imagined. It could be. Yeah. Better than what we imagined it could be.
I remember you showing me, or you know, you gave me permission to log in to look at the early drafts of it. And the first time I did, I was like, there's no way we could have done that. There's no way. You know, I was looking at it going, this is amazing. But yeah, 7 o'clock tonight, you will all be looking at your screens going, this is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, this is, yeah. And it is a no-brainer. Honestly, it's going to shock you all, and you're going to love it. Guaranteed, you're going to love it. You're going to, yeah. I'm not going to say anything else because I know I'll say too much and I'll give something away. So that's probably good that I'm not on tonight because I'll just come out and go, bleh, and you're like, no, don't tell them that yet.
Right. So.
Thank you, Magic Alan. Can I say as well? Because again, I wasn't on last week's show. Alan was at Blackpool with his troupe from the Magic Alan Society. What a lovely bunch of, I think I could say younger people because they are. Most of them are either teenagers or in their 20s. I think Tomar's probably the oldest one. And what a lovely bunch. They were a delight to sit with, very welcoming. Anybody. I was sat with them on the Thursday after I'd set up in the Spanish bar, and a group of people came in and they said, oh, can we sit with you guys? And we, of course you can. They sat down. Within 5 minutes, we were all friends, very welcoming, very warm people. And it was just lovely to see, you know, I know with any group of people, whether they be magicians or doctors or computer specialists or whatever, you're always going to have little cliques and whatever. But everybody that I got to speak to and sit with, there was none of that. It was a really warm and just lovely experience, mixing and talking and chatting and being around magicians. Lovely.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel gutted that it only happens once a year. It's a great weekend for, you know, some of these people I only see once a year, and it's like it's now a year away before I get to see them again.
Yeah. No, and it was great. It was great to have Alan take over the live as well. He was such a good host. Really, really good host.
I was sat in my car ready to go to Blackpool, and I couldn't, with the car, it wouldn't let me, where my daughter's, where Charlie's school is, there was no signal. And I was like, I was gutted.
Well, I think Alan was saying they're going to make it an annual thing to pop down before Blackpool and take over the Alakazam live.
Nice. The Magic Alan special.
Yeah. 100%. Right, so we have come to the end of this live. So guys, if you've just joined us, remember tonight at 7 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube, join us live for the launch party of Alakazam Unlimited. And if you can't make it for whatever reason, I know I've had a couple of comments saying, well, it's 7 o'clock your time, it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, we'll still be working. You will be able to subscribe to Alakazam Live after 7 o'clock our time. So you'll be able to watch the live back, and you'll be able to subscribe, and you'll get all the information anyway. But I honestly think, hand on heart, I can't see anyone not subscribing to it. And when you see what it is and how much it is literally the best deal you're ever going to see in Magic.
Yeah.
Ever, without a doubt. Danny Ragg says 4 hours to go, he can't wait. Magic Alon says be there at 7 p.m. Adam Dadswell's joining us. Hi, Adam.
Is that Adam Loki? Is that Loki?
Yes,
Adam
it
Dadswell?
is.
I picked up Loki, and I was going to say congratulations, Adam. It is a beautiful, amazing effect, and one that I cannot wait to start using. It's a great effect.
Brilliant. It really is good. I'm going to leave you with everyone's reaction to the price to Unlimited. So, Wayne, would you like to say your goodbyes?
I'll see you next week. I won't be here tonight. I should be around on the chat on Thursday for the live launch, so I'll be monitoring the chat on Thursday night. But if I don't speak to you before then, have a lovely weekend and enjoy the launch tonight. Do not miss it. You do not want to miss this. And I'll see you soon.
Brilliant. Right. Oh, I will say as well, Walter said that he's not getting the newsletter. Walter, we'll look into that, but we are thinking of making all the newsletters available on Unlimited as well, and that will be from issue 1. So they'll be available as PDFs. That's a project that we are going to put into place at some point. So we're just going to look at how we manage it and everything else, but it is something that we're looking into doing. So you'll be able to catch up right from the beginning. And the early editions of the newsletter were great because Adrian Gower used to always do us up, like Photoshop us. So in Halloween, we all look like monsters and stuff like that. Yeah, it's great. Right, anyway, guys, we will see you tonight at 7 p.m. If you can't make it tonight, make sure you check out the website and maybe have a look out for the email that comes through. But remember, Thursday evening at 7 p.m, we have got a live launch of 2 brand new products, and they're already in our US warehouse. So if you're based in the US, they will be shipped out from our US warehouse. So anyway, I'm going to leave with the trailer again. Just say a big thank you to my co-host, Mr. Wayne Goodman. And Wayne, I will speak to you in a moment.
I'll speak to you in a moment. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
This one's got more reveals. I prefer this one.
Genuinely, this is a game changer. This is the most advanced thing I've seen in Magic.
And that looks like
probably ever.
That looks like an alien.
This is unbelievable. This feels like Magic has finally stepped into the modern day. And this would push me to learn stuff that I wouldn't normally learn and explore stuff that I wouldn't normally get to explore, because if I'm thinking I have to spend money on one thing.
There's a lot of creators on here, dude. These are some names, right? It's amazing how similar to like TV streaming services it is.
I feel like I'm on Netflix. I mean, unnamed streaming service. It looks amazing. It looks very well made. Yeah, this is crazy.
This is awesome. The user interface is great. There's an about section for each trick that I'm clicking on. there is a whole category section. I mean, I'm going through creators, I'm going through originals exclusive to this membership program. Like, this is awesome. The artwork, I know everybody cares about tricks. Personally, I love how things look, and this looks beautiful. Like, the artwork that is going into each of these tricks, you have a thumbnail that makes you want to watch anything on here. I mean, any picture you look at, it's just, yeah, I want to click on that. And then you click on it. You can learn more about the creator. You can learn more about the trick. You see a performance. They have it broken down, performance explanation. And then you can go back to the home page, go see the top 10, see what you want to watch this week, and then go back to categories because you're feeling like learning coin magic this week. And then next week you're feeling like learning magic by Mark Spellman, so you click on his name. I mean,
I, for this, would probably pay 25 quid a month, 30 quid a month.
It's got to be 35, 40 quid in it. 35, 40 quid.
I don't know, 30 quid a month, 40 quid a month?
probably like, I'm having to do the conversion from dollars to pounds. Kind of like 25 quid maybe, 30 quid, something like that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on here, and I can't. $40. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I'm looking down the camera. Are you kidding me? You can't hear me. That's maybe the best value for money for something that I've ever seen in the entire time that I've been doing magic. And it is game changing in terms of the quality and in terms of what it's doing. That, I mean, bravo. That's amazing. That's amazing.
How's that viable? That doesn't sound like... That's silly cheap, isn't it? It's done so well, like with all of the pictures of each person and stuff, and it looks like it could be Netflix. It looks amazing. It's so user friendly, and it looks great.
Really?
Are you joking? That is...
No, you can cancel anytime. Sign up for as long as you like.
Cancel anytime.
Sign up for a year. It's monthly. Do what you like.
I mean, let's say you got a gig like next week, right? I need some new material. You have a whole show. This is incredible.